Here's my baby sister, Vet.
I cannot say that I knew a whole lot about my sister's business. I knew she was a dedicated social worker. She received her undergraduate degree in social work from Bethany College in Lynchburg, Kansas, an advanced degree from the University of Illinois, and a Master of Social Work degree from the University of Kansas. At KU, she sometimes taught as an adjunct professor, and she taught at Kansas City Community College. She had me speak to one of her classes there once. She worked in many branches of social work, from the Kansas Department of Corrections to hanging out her own shingle for many years in Topeka, to more recently Beacon Health Options, where she was a licensed clinical social worker for clients in Kansas, Virginia, and South Carolina. What all of this meant was she loved helping people, or as I used to joke with her, your job, Vet, is running other people's lives. One of our late relatives described her as said, Vet, hat cocked to the side in her little car, driving up and down the highways of Kansas to see her clients. In more recent years, particularly after COVID, all of her work was done via cell phone and computer. One of the images I remember was her in a bedroom in the house, sitting on the floor with a computer in her own world with a client. She said they discussed everything under the sun. I had the impression she was very popular with them and vice versa. When she and I sometimes discussed political issues, one thing I remember was her telling me how different were her Kansas and Virginia clients' views on everything. She was a caring person. I remember a cousin saying that out of the blue, Vet sent her a pair of purple boots. I know at my house in D.C. it was not unusual to find a box on the front porch where Vet had sent us a crock pot or air fryer. The last gift I received was a Stetson hat. She cared about people. One of the items I'm including is a story from a young woman. She told me this story at the repast after my sister's funeral. Apparently, Vet was working for the Kansas Department of Corrections in the early 90s and had some authority to transport prisoners. The young woman said a female family member had been killed. Her brother was incarcerated, and the family tried to get the authorities to bring him to the funeral, but without success. So they turned to Vet, and Vet personally delivered him to the funeral.
The family vouched and said, he's not going to run. There's enough of us to tackle him anyway if he decided he was going to do that. But she allowed him to come to the funeral, and he was able to go see his sister here.